Hello everyone, I am Survival Man 1 and we are going to continue with a brand new game and a brand new series of the game called Detective Pikachu Returns. Sadly, I don't have the Detective Pikachu, the first one, being that that's on the 3DS system. And yes, I know what game system it's required in order for me to play it. But we're gonna play Detective Pikachu Returns because I know what I'm doing here because I actually have beaten it at least once or twice, at least, so I know what to expect and what answers to actually say. So I'm gonna guide you through the entire series of this game and what answers to say and what answers to not to say. So be careful on your responses because if you say a wrong response, it's going to ask you to click on a different answer. But the correct answer may depend on what you could say and the events that could follow. So sit back and enjoy the nice little clip. You will understand that the R incident, as you know, as Detective Pikachu has mentioned here, that the only reason that he solved that case is that if you played the Detective Pikachu on the 3DS system, you will understand that the game alone. So you will understand that at some point once you actually get the hang of it, of course. But on that note, we are here to continue with the series of the return of Detective Pikachu. But, as you know, something might end up happening, but a different scenario might happen. And as you can see, there is no sound right now, just because of that reason. There is something I don't want. So, not going to say what it is or even what it is. Tim Goodman. Howard Myers, mayor of Rhyme City. However, a Corviknight is a normal a flying and steel type, And I'm also a Pokemon researcher, so I also know the Pokemon types all on its own. So, we are going to figure out what's going on here. Well, goes the hat, obviously. That lousy Corviknight. Obviously, yeah, well, the signature hat. Okay. For starters, okay, you know how important the hat is to me. What a mess. Let's go get it back. What's that? Okay, I'm gonna change a couple settings, being that, game settings, let's see. Settings 2, let's see. Auto advance, text auto advance off. That's what I want. Alright, so we're high speed movement on, so I can move by holding the ZR button, and I will show that off here at some point. Okay, just not yet. I will show you how the correct selection indicator does if you're new. So we will do that at some point, just not yet. I'll show you the two different sides on this particular game alone. So, moving forward. Alright. Go to Pikachu, and it seems we need to examine whatever this is. And there's something inside. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, Rachel. Of course. Just so you know, Rachel, which is the mayor's, I believe, daughter, in this game. I could be wrong, though. She will be popping here and there throughout the entire game. So keep this in mind if you're prepared for that. Alright, we should return this notebook to Mayor Myers. Yeah, but first we gotta deal with that Corviknight. Okay. Right, let's go, Pikachu. Okay, so now we need to go down, of course. Now what do we do? Oh, that's... Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. No kidding. A Pidove, a normal and flying type Pokemon. Alright, and Audino, that is right there, is a normal type. That's a Pidove. Is that Pidove unconscious? Yeah, with the swirly eyes. I mean, yeah, it looks like that way. Don't touch it. Moving this Pokemon could injure it. Hey, you big guy. What happened to Pidove? Well, I'm at a loss. Nothing we've tried so far is working. Hey, can you even hear me? You, cut your Pikachu's Pika chatter and evacuate the area. We have Will Butler, Chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau. Audino can hear Pokemon, whatever, that Pokemon, that. Okay, I need to track down Corviknight and get this area evacuated. But I just can't leave this Pidove here. Hey, what happened? Calm down, Pikachu. To everyone else, you're just saying Pika. Obviously, because only Tim and a couple others I won't explain. I won't spoil that for if you are new to this game. I won't spoil that. So I'm the only one who understands what you're saying, except for a couple of others. But still, you will see soon enough. You will see soon enough. Alright. Sorry. Got a little worked up seeing Pidove in such bad shape. Okay, Tim. It's on you to ask the big guy what went down. Excuse me, what happened here? Oh, you're that young detective. Yes, I'm Tim Goodman, and this is my partner, Pikachu. Will Butler, Pokemon Protection Bureau, and this, Audino, is with the Police Department Rescue Squad. I'll spare you the details right now. Right now, we need to help this Pidove, okay? All that when Corbinite whipped up, blew it around and knocked it out. Well, that will be the case if something did truly happen. I don't know, use the move to help Pidove recover, but it still hasn't woken up. Chief, no civilian injuries to report at this time. Copy that. Great work. Now, I really should get back to leading the evacuation, but I can't just leave this Pidove here unconscious. You ought to clear out of here too, young detective. But, Mr. Butler, let us help you take care of this Pidove. We'll find a way to wake it up. Yeah, let a couple of great detectives handle this. You? This is an emergency situation. One that requires my full attention. Maybe I should let you help. All right. I'll leave waking up this Pidove to you. I'm counting on you, young detective. Yes, sir. Let's go, Pikachu. Okay. Hey, why don't we talk to those Pidove over there? Sure, let's give it a shot. All right. For those that are new to you, or new to this game is new to you, some things may require a little bit of a different tactic, being on if it's a Pokemon or a human being. So there's a difference. Since Pokemon don't really have English language like humans do. They just speak in their own native tongue with their nature of sounds. That's all they do. So, in this case, hold on a sec, Tim. Before we talk to these guys, there's something I need to tell you. Yeah, what is it? In cases just don't pop up when it's convenient for us. I don't gotta tell you that, right? Right. And it's been a good long while since our last case. Well, that's true. So let's hit pause and jog our memories of how we go about investigating a case. Well, do this one by the book, right? If you say so. Tim, this is our first investigation in a long time. Unfortunately, Pidove's injuries are already healed. All we've got to do is find a way to wake it up. Some might call a coincidence, but me? I call it an opportunity for a detective work tutorial. Perfect, right? I suppose. Let's refresh our memory and make sure we conduct a full investigation. Okay, got it. First, let's quickly go over how to investigate. Okay, I talk to the Pokemon, and I talk to the people. Together. Hold on 1 second. Oh my gosh, my nose likes to itch. Okay. The two of us will gather evidence and take testimonies from people and Pokemon and piece them together and to solve the case. Yep, that's how we do it. Exactly. Okay, this round of questioning is all yours, Pikachu. Sure thing. Here I go. Hey, Pidove, can I talk to you? I'm guessing you're pals with that unconscious Pidove. Mind if I ask you a couple questions? Cool. It says their friends is taking a nap and won't wake up. So it thinks it thinks that unconscious Pidove is just sleeping. Cool. You really love the smell of it. Wait. Huh? What's that got to do with anything? Ooh. Nice, strong aroma makes the sleepy times go away. That's what it's saying. Do you think these beloved would be more concerned about their unconscious friend instead of chirping about some smell? I'm gathering there's a certain aroma that a Pokemon or a Pidove are really into. Guess that's all we're gonna get. Maybe we should question some other Pokemon around here. Hey, Tim, come here for a sec. Okay, so in case you're ever stuck in any situation, you can, if you get stuck during your investigation, see the light bulb on the icon on the lower left corner of the screen. You can press the left button to consult Pikachu to get a hint. That is the left directional D-pad button. In case you wondered what button to press. Okay. Okay. So just keep in mind what button to press, and I will tell you what button to hit depending on the situation at hand. I'm a little curious about that. What that Pidove was saying. Yeah, its friend is unconscious, but all it wanted to talk about was an aroma it likes. Yep. Nice, strong aroma makes the sleepy times go away. That's all I could get out of it. Aroma, sleepy times, go away. Wait, what if it was talking about using some kind of scent? And what if that scent could wake up its friend? That's it, Tim. If we can find a strong aroma those Pidove were chirping about, maybe it will wake up their unconscious friend. That's what I'm thinking. At least it's worth a shot. I kind of changed the script a little bit. Just bear with me, okay? But how are we going to find a scent like that? There might be some Pokemon who haven't evacuated yet. Maybe we can ask them. That reminds me. Listen up, Tim. If you're having trouble during an investigation, you can call out to me anytime. And I can give you advice discreetly so no one else notices. Of course, you can also just mull things over on your own, which I will show you the ropes if you're new to this game. But if you get stuck, it might be a good idea to take a break or retrace your steps. That's important too. In any investigation, that's always good to retrace your steps and actually look at what you need to do. You can press the plus button during gameplay to open the sub-menu. This menu can save the game and change your game in settings, which I showed right away at the beginning of the game. Okay, you can press the ZL button during gameplay to reread recent conversation. Older conversations eventually disappear, so be careful not to forget what is said. So, keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to show off a little bit here. So, if I'm holding the ZR, okay, the ZR button, I'm holding it, and voila. You're basically speed running right through everything, right? Well, that's just because of the setting is active because of that reason. So, alright. So, interview Pokemon. So, as it said in the ZL button, it shows you all the conversations you just had recently during this investigation, and you can go back and look at what kind of clues you've missed that you may have overlooked. But I will kind of guide you through to make sure you don't miss a single clue. Okay? Bear with me, alright? Alright, just for those that are new, we are going to talk to every Pokemon in the area. A Magnemite. A little jolt from Magnemite here might be just what Pidove needs to wake up. Yeah, you can't use your moves, so you'd have to ask Magnemite to do the jolting for you. Let's not go there. You know I use my moves if I could. I'm not going to spoil it for those that have played the previous game or haven't played any of the series of this game, so there's that. It's actually kind of funny that this was mentioned here. Oh, gotta tell you what. the problem is, we've got a Pidove that won't wake up. I was thinking one of your electric type moves could jolt it awake. Though probably only as a last resort. Bang, bang. Oh, you'll be willing to help us out? Thanks. If all else fails, we'll hit you up for electrifying assist. Bang. But by the way, Magnemite is a electric and steel type. In case you wondered. Alright, we have a Xatu. Psychic and flying type. Okay, that's a Xatu. I can never tell what it's staring at or what it might be thinking. But that's the sort of Pokemon who's probably got all kinds of incredible knowledge. I don't know about that, but let's try asking if it knows anything about how to wake up a Pidove. Way ahead of you. Hey, Xatu. Can you hear me? Hey. It's not saying anything. I wonder what's wrong. Oh, it wants peace and quiet while sunbathing. It's awfully calm, given all the commotion going on. Maybe we should try asking someone else. Well, duh. Alright, so we're gonna go... Aromatisse. Now, in case you wondered, Aromatisse is a fairy-type Pokemon. So, there's that. Aroma. You're Aromatisse, aren't you? What are these Pidoves surrounding you for? Aroma. Huh? You started flocking to it as soon as it got here. Wow. So that's got to be really annoying to have something following you, yet alone if you're walking in a maze and you feel like someone's behind you and look, there's no one there. And then you keep going and you have that gut feeling somebody's following you. So that's what's happening here with Aromatisse, with these Pidoves. So it's happening there. So there's that. At least you know what it is here versus then not knowing who's following you. It's the most creepiest thing to work with. Literally. Alright. These Pidove have been following Aromatisse around. Coo. You're asking it to make that nice aroma? Coo. Hurry up. Make the nice aroma. Aroma. The Pidoves are really getting on its nerves. It seems like these Pidove are all drawn to a scent that Aromatisse emits, which means Aromatisse might be able to help us wake up the unconscious Pidove. Good thinking, Pikachu. Let's ask if Aromatisse is willing to help us out. Hey there, Aromatisse. We could use some help. Aromatisse. It will help us out if we can get these Pidove to stop following it around. Fair enough. Let's talk to the Pidove. I just hope they understand us. Okay, so we need to talk to... okay, sorry to ask you this, but could you move, somewhere else? Hey, now's not the time to stop and smell the aromas. We're trying to help your friend here. Say, guess what? Pretty soon, Aromatisse is going to make lots of aromas right over there. Whew. They're on board with the nice aromas over there plan. Sometimes the things that Pikachu or Tim would say sometimes will make me laugh. It's kind of hilarious. So they'll move. Great. Okay, so now, Aromatisse. Alright, what we got? Aromatisse should be willing to help us right now, right? Aroma. It's happy to lend a hand now that we've got those Pidove to move. Great. Let's take Aromatisse back to the square. Alright. Okay, Aromatisse. Here's the Pidove. Please help it. Aroma. Now, you're going to see quite the aroma from an Aromatisse. Alright. glad that worked. Alright, so now we need to figure out, alright. Pitove's awake. I don't know. Wow, Aromati's scent is nice. But it's kind of like a really strong perfume. Yeah. I'm not gonna question. Not gonna question that. Not going to. I don't get why the Pidove like it so much. Glad you're enjoying it. Okay. Aroma. Yep, you're a huge help, Aromatease. Thanks. Okay. Now, excellent work, young detective. That perked Pidove right up. I didn't even consider getting help from other Pokemon in the area. Oh yeah, come to think of it. A police officer was calling this big guy Chief. Yeah, I wonder why. How about you ask him to find out? Okay, so now here comes down to what you can do here. You can ask certain questions. So, about you, Mr. Butler. Yes, I'm Will Butler, Chief of the PPB. The PPB? We're an organization dedicated to protecting the Pokemon of Rhyme City. The Pokemon Protection Bureau. PPB. Duh. Who would not have thought of that? So it's kind of like the police, but focused on Pokemon. I did not know we had something like that. The Bureau only recently started its official operations. At the moment, we're borrowing office space at the Rhyme City Police Station and cooperating with the police. Okay, we were dispatched to provide security, but, well, just look what happened. Duh. I can't believe a fiasco this big occurred on my watch. It's honestly an embarrassment. No, really? About the PPB. We were formed 2 years ago as a response to the infamous R incident, the case you two solved, which means the character you're using in this game, Tim Goodman and Detective Pikachu, are the two that solved the R incident in the Detective Pikachu game in the 3DS system. If you have it, you will understand why, but if you don't have it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. So there's that. Back then, Pokemon-related disturbances were happening all over the city. A human and a Pokemon residents of Rhyme City were deeply affected by that. Okay. Mayor Myers was so shaken by what occurred, he took upon himself to create the PPB as the countermeasure. He wanted to make sure crimes involving Pokemon, like the R incident, would never happen again. That's why this organization exists. Isn't keeping the peace the police job, though? In the past few years, Rhyme City has seen a concerning rise in the number of reported incidents and accidents. The police were struggling to handle so many incidents, including those involving Pokemon. But now the police can protect the human population of Rhyme City while the PPB protects the Pokemon. By dividing up the work, we can keep everyone safe. So that's why the PPB was formed. Just what I'd expect from Rhyme City. Howard is really looking out for us Pokemon, huh? Alright, so now at this point, you just hit the B button. Continuing. By the way, young detective, I was watching your investigation earlier. I couldn't help but notice. Were you explaining things to Pikachu? Huh? I don't think Pikachu understands what you're telling him, though. Unless the two of you can... I'm not actually talking to him. It's more like getting advice. No, that's not it. It's... Oh, I get it. You talk to Pikachu, organize your thoughts. Interesting way to form your decisions, if you ask me. Yeah, that's it. Well, we do understand each other, actually. Phew, that was close. I thought we'd get caught on to us. Be careful, usually folks don't believe we can talk to one another. Uh-oh. And there goes Corviknight Knight again. Okay, so we're gonna put an end to that. It's Corviknight Knight again. Hey, give me my hat, will ya? The chief went after the Corviknight Knight in his patrol car. Okay. I bet Corviknight Knight still has my hat. Let's follow it. Those Pokemon cries sound like they're coming from the direction Corviknight Knight flew into. Let's go check it out. But we are going to end it right here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys next time on this series later on between 1 and 3. I'm your host, SorrellMan1, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.